Not much to say about this, but we'll go ahead and go through it. I've been using this for 3 weeks now, I think, and I really like this thing. It holds my Starlink Mini, keeps it safe. It's got some cool corner protectors that I'll show you in. It's got room for my cables, my USB cable, the wired power brick cable, and then the mount that you use to mount, although that's not in here right now because that's mounted on my car. This case only weighs about 30 ounces, so it doesn't add a whole bunch of weight. It does have a nice like rubber, kind of plasticky rubber thing. It's got these nice things built in so they kind of absorb some of the impact. And then it's got egg foam inside it. It does have a waterproof exterior. Sorry, a fly keeps buzzing me. It has a waterproof exterior that does protect against rain when you're in transit. Obviously, you're not going to throw this in the pond or something, but like if it's raining on it, it'll keep the water from getting inside until you can get the whole case to a safe location. It is pretty durable. I've thrown it around a bunch without the dish in it, and it's taken the abuse. I put a little bit of weight in here, thrown it around, it's taken the abuse. So I feel if I dropped it or something, my Mini would be okay. It does have the nice little handle that's actually pretty good nylon here that feels like it's pretty well on there. It's got a strap. I don't really care about the carrying strap. I'll just carry it like that. Now this would be great if you were doing like air travel. I assume you can air travel with the dish. I don't think they'd care. You know, camping, RV. I want to start filming in remote locations. That's why I got this Mini. I can also use it as a backup for our standard size dish, our Gen 3 that's on the roof. But I wanted it for, you know, throwing in the car and taking places, or if we do road trips, it's nice to have internet in the car, especially because I have a battery that I can plug into the dish itself, so I don't have to run a cable into the car. But it's nice having a way to protect it because our Nissan Kicks is pretty small and it does get pretty crowded in there. It's got the nice egg foam on the top. It's got this nice little protective layer. And then let me slide this back. The dish does fit in here nicely. It's got some straps so it's not bouncing around in there. Generous amount of hook and loop fastener. I guess my dish is a little dirty. And then it has these little plastic protectors that come with it that you can put on the corners. So if you do take some corner blows, you don't have a lot of reinforcement in the corner, but you do have a very rigid something in here. Like it's got quite a bit of flex, so it will protect fairly well. But I've seen a lot of people, they end up damaging the corners on their Minis. So I like that it comes with these. I was going to 3D print, so this came with some, so pretty nice. So there's the dish. We're just going to set this out of the way here so I don't damage it. And then again, you would put the, you know, the mount thing here that attaches to the back so you can put it on a post. You got room for stuff here. I just have the AC plug right here, and then I have my USB plug to, or USB to barrel that I bought from Starlink that I haven't used yet, just thrown in there. That's really the only things I need. If I'm traveling, this is usually attached to a magnetic mount on the car. If not, I can throw it in here because I do have a tripod from DAQASTORE that also has a battery built into it that will power the dish, and then I can hook the tripod up in there and everything. But yeah, I like it's just a nice little case. It doesn't have a ton of extra room, has just enough room for everything I need. And again, like it is really sturdy, especially once it's zipped. But like the corners and sides and everything is just well protected. I don't know what more you want me to say about a case. Like it protects my Mini and I really like it. It was very affordable. I was going to do like a Pelican case or a Harbor Freight Apache case. But by the time I bought that, I would have spent more money than this. I would have had to have cut the foam myself. It would have still slid around in there some, whereas this thing is just ready to go. It is durable. It has, you know, the Velcro restraints. It has the nice cutout places for everything, and then the dish just fits right on top of it. I'll have a link to this in the sticky comment in the description. If you have a Starlink Mini, I would definitely consider getting one of these.